Johnson. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Hey, check flag 33. Check flag 33. Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second.
Every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Rodgers with the handoff.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made by...
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Tyreek Hill set to return it. Gets around him. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. the score as they start 1st and 10. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. Looking downfield for Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott being chased out. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
A gain of 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Byron Jones on the coverage.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
Cowboys 7, Packers nothing.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turf. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the counter, Elliott. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Number 21.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Prescott. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Stephon Diggs. 30 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
The 29-yard line.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the second level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Beckham the return. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll buy some time right. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And a great return as he takes us up just shy.